Hey, it's Greg here. So I had this great idea that instead of sending a big sort of bland email to everybody and CCing everyone on the cast for the Zeppler Christmas show, that I would do a video. I also got this new mic I wanted to try out, and I'm updating all my equipment at home here. And so I thought, well, that'll be so much easier than writing an email, because when I write emails, I edit them and re-edit them like 100 times before I send them, being a writer. And guess what? This is now the 10th take of this video. So I'm going to take this no matter what I do wrong. Anyways, hello. Thank you for being in the cast of our Zeppler Family Christmas. I'm totally psyched. I'm tabbing over to my notes. Oh, and by the way, don't worry. Please don't be afraid. This is my California Angels hat. Not a political hat. So anyways, I wanted to run through the cast list of these awesome actors that you are. Okay, so Lenora is going to be played by Allison Martin, and I got a chance to read some scenes with her on Zoom a while back. She's fantastic and very funny, and that was awesome. Charles is played by her husband. So they're in the bubble together, an awesome actor himself. That's Daniel Hagen, and they're hysterical, and they're also super talented. I'm so glad about that, and thanks to Troy Blundell, who I'll send this to as well. Anya, played by Victoria Dice. Of course, Victoria is always fantastic. I'm very excited. She's in LA too. Cassie, Lacey Marie Meyer, always wonderful. I love her work. Trevor Swan Grun, he's hysterical. He's hysterical with the sock puppets. Gotta love him. Beale is John Norwell. He's actually in Boston, so this is a 3-city production. And if New Jersey was a city, it would be a quad city production. So that's Johnny. He's hysterical and wonderful. Sam will be played by Max DePaul. He's a product of the Greg DePaul Dramatic Academy. It's second only to Rada. He's right here in the house with me, except right now he's attending school virtually at this moment. Miri will be played by, guess what? Sophie DePaul. She's a high school sophomore, and she did a good job in the last reading, so we'll bring her back. And David, who is the husband, plays the husband. That character is the husband of Cassie, is going to be played by, guess what? Lacey's boyfriend, Austin, has graciously consented to, or at least been persuaded to do that. That way they're in the same house and it kind of fits the script perfectly. So I'm excited about that. Anyways, that's the cast. They're all quite wonderful. And thank you so much for joining up. So here's a couple of thoughts on scheduling. Everybody told me that because of COVID, they're not going anywhere. Obviously, I don't want to do anything on Christmas or Christmas Eve or the couple of days leading up to Christmas. Oh my gosh, I didn't check about, well, I talked to Devorah, so I guess that cleared Hanukkah for me. Anyways, so I'm thinking that I would like to do this show live Saturday, December 19th. So that's basically a week before Christmas. It's the weekend before Christmas weekend. So please email me directly at gdepaul@gmail. If that doesn't work for you, I mean, we have other dates we can do. And I don't have an exact time for it, but since we have the West Coast and the East Coast, it'll be a little bit later for the folks on the East Coast. So it might be, I haven't picked the exact time, so it might be 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, so that it's, after whatever kind of day has gone on. I think that probably is as late as I do it, because then 9 o'clock, if you do it later than that, then you're at like 10 o'clock on the East Coast. So I'm thinking 6 o'clock Saturday, December 19th. If that's a problem, just email me or call me, whatever's convenient for you. We'll move it around. 2, I'd love to rehearse this weekly, and I'd love to start this Monday night by just doing a reading of this. And that could also be, I'd like to do that also 6 o'clock. Now, 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern. Now, in terms of rehearsing it in general, what I'd like to do is just weekly do the whole thing, unless we have to break it into pieces. So we'd start this Monday night. Now, if you can't do Monday night, which I haven't cleared with everybody, so I totally understand if you can't, then please just email me directly. I'm pretty much open all through the week. So I've got the easiest schedule, and I'll just adapt to whatever the actors have going on. So just tell me. I think the only person I mentioned this to so far was I happened to be talking to Lacey yesterday, who was available Mondays. But so tell me if you can't do Monday nights, or if you can do this Monday and you can't do the other ones after it, then we'll move them around. But I'd like to do weekly leading up to Christmas to the show, if that's okay. Email me directly with any concerns, please. I'm planning to charge $10 to get in, because I want people to take it just seriously enough that when they schedule it, they show up on time on the show, for the show. and I just want to split it up in Venmo and send it to the actors. That would be, oh my gosh, my wife came in. She surprised us in the home studio. I don't know if you can see her. I am married. That is Devorah. Okay, later. Sorry. And then that's about it. I don't want to make this too long. I'm also learning how to produce a better recorded version. So I'd like to record the rehearsals, if just through the basic process of recording a Zoom. So, but if anyone has a problem with recording stuff, please tell me. I don't want to make a profit on anything, but I'm looking to record the show that we do so that it can also be available so someone can get a ticket and see it online if they can't make December 19th, basically. So to do that, I got to get a little bit better at recording and editing, and I'm talking with some other people. I won't be the only person producing it as we get closer. I have a couple of people who can help me do the editing and technical stuff, and I'll get more into that. But if I can record the rehearsals, that allows me to keep playing with stuff along the way. I can delete those after I'm done working with them. They'll just be examples. So that's it. So I hope that didn't drone on too long. Let's see, how long was it? Holy Magilla, 6 minutes. That's not too bad. I'm super excited about the project. I'm going to start chatting it up in all kinds of fun, silly ways on social media. I just want to get people to basically buy a ticket, and I'm just telling them everyone's name, and I'd love to show your pictures. If there's any problem with that, please tell me. If I should do it in a certain way, if there's a particular picture that you would rather have me show than some other picture. Sometimes I've made that mistake where I've showed an actor's headshot from like the 1940s, and they're like, well, that doesn't look like me anymore. Whatever works for you, okay? Again, it's a California Angels hat. We all know I wouldn't be wearing it if I had a full head of hair. Okay, please email me with any thoughts. So I'm looking for December 19th. Can you do December 19th? That's a Saturday night at 6 o'clock for the show. And can you do Monday rehearsals in general, Monday night rehearsals? I don't fantasize that everybody can. This is just a way to start the conversation. And then can you do a rehearsal this Monday night, and we'll just read the whole thing through. It'll be a little longer than a normal rehearsal because I want to chat with everyone and just get the actors to meet each other for a couple minutes before we start. And it's not a performance, just to be clear, because it'll just be me and you folks. Okay, thank you so much. And please let me know. And happy, well, we're pretty still far from Thanksgiving. Okay, thanks, bye.